Hey, mic check. Mic check, mic check. Alright, I'm assuming somebody's here, but hopefully my mic is good. Oops. Alright, mic check, mic check. I think we're good. Let's get that corrected. Alright, let's get some charts going. Just put that down real quick. I don't have any viewers. Hey, can anybody hear me? I know I see one person in here, and that's fine. We'll go ahead and just walk through some charts. If it's just two of us, that's fine. But this is a last minute thing, which that's kind of how I float sometimes. I'll get a schedule going pretty soon, though. So whoever, let's view. There's nobody watching right now. Shit. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? I had to switch this to public. For one, it's last minute. No. Yeah, I switched this to public. versus members only. So talked to a couple people in the membership program, and they wanted to do something like this where we would like get on a schedule and start like just reviewing charts, answering questions for like 15 minutes. It seems like it was like a popular thing amongst the membership. So just so y'all know, that's what I'm going to be doing for those that are in the members program. Whether you're minnow, dolphin, or orca, it's all the same. But your boy is busy. I have a really busy life, being you know, dad. I got like several jobs, plus I do the stock market, plus I create content, so anything extra is just like, okay, this is my free time, and I'm choosing to spend my free time helping out and just talking to y'all. So what up, GP? I sent your journal out today. Lisa, shout out to you, sent your journal out. 5 watching. I'm echoing. Yep, sorry about that. Am I echoing now? I think the echo comes from having the music going and the microphone. So I need to figure out the only way that I can fix that is if I rock these dudes right here. And I'm not a big dude about wearing headphones during the live stream. I don't know. So I need to figure out the background music thing. Otherwise, it'll just be a silent, like, background. I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. If you got some tips, Lisa, let me know. But that's something I have not had the time to look up yet. Getting music going while talking so I don't echo. But I wonder if this is down more. Can y'all hear that music? That would be interesting to know. Okay, so let me put this out here. The purpose of this is for me to answer questions and then review charts. So I'm not going to go over my plays or anything like that. So you can't hear the music? Okay. When I turn on the music, do you still get this echo? Because I can just move my mic closer to me. That might be helpful. But yeah, the purpose of this is for me to just do Q&A. So if you guys got into a play that didn't go your way, or it was a play that you missed and you don't know why you missed it, or you're looking, you got forward thinking and you're thinking about a play for next week, that's kind of what this is about. And I want to kind of do this within 15 minutes. This isn't supposed to be a long live stream or anything like that. This is just supposed to be quick in, out, let's go. Right? So how did the week go? How did the week go? Right? Any charts you need me to look at? Any questions you have regarding the how we moved? Right? And if there's just a general stock you guys want me to cover, I can. If I don't get information or any feedback from you guys, then I'll just use that time to just look at the SPY, because it's just a general concept of the market, right? So and it's kind of universal. So I'm going to end up doing that unless I get questions that kind of fall in here pretty soon. 7 people watching. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you hit the like. Again, what I'm about to do here is going to be for members only. And why? Because it's just extra time, and it's something that they said they want it, and I'm going to do what I can to give them the most value out of the membership and just show my gratitude for those that are supporting the streams and the content. By you guys signing up and supporting that allows me to do more journal giveaways like I just did, and then kind of harness the craft of this content creation, and then also utilize some of the tools that I use in order to give plays out to you all. Okay, so I'm going to get my big head off the screen and I'm going to flip over to the chart. Let's get, you know what, I don't care about how transitions. I don't care about the transitions. I just care about getting the stuff up. All right. Okay. Am I still echoey? Or are we okay? Man, I called Tesla. Like, man, that's crazy. All right. So we're going to go to the SPY for now, all right? And then I got a lot here on SPY. So notice, notice my chart, like you can see that SPY hit levels. Like these levels were made before SPY even reached these levels. So I was pretty spot on with, you know, what I was thinking here. All right. So SPY definitely ate. All right. So, but probably going to clear my chart so I can make this a little clearer for you. I'll review echo. All right. Is it echoing now? I had to turn off the music. I'm hoping that by eliminating the music, hey, give them memberships. That's dope. I'd never seen that before. Shout out to Lisa. Gifted one membership. Appreciate that. So is the echo there before I start talking? Lisa, that's pretty dope. I've seen this done before, but I don't know how that works. I gifted it and it was gifted to me. That's interesting. Hey, now you got the badge. You got the badge of honor right there. Look at that. All right. Is the echo there? God dang it. Okay. Hold up. I probably got to fix for the echo. Sorry, guys. All right, if this is still an echo, then I gotta switch to my camera mic. Hey, Lisa using the emojis. I guess a lot of people don't have their gifted. Yeah. I didn't even know about it until I think today. I was like, oh, what's this button? So I toggled it on. So am I still echoing? If so, then I can turn this down and see, part of my time is wasted with this stuff, but we're about to move on, and hopefully it's not like horrible to a point where you guys just, it's annoying. All right, so when I did this chart, I did it with a member of the, like, not a member, well, they are a member, but they also do one-on-ones with me, and we pretty much called this play. So once it broke, we called the retest here. We called this level, and it had the retest here. We also called this level. We identified that we were in an uptrend, and then this is that ascending line of support. And we pretty much said, right, if this breaks, right, then, and we see volume increase, selling volume increase, then we would be hopping into shorts. Right, which is what happened. This was once a demand zone that was no longer respected. So that was our indicator that it was time to hop into puts, which worked out pretty well. And then here you go, bouncing at the level, again, finding some resistance, double top, and here we go. So it kind of played out exactly how my lines are set up, which is great when that happens. Now, the problem with the person, or a few individuals playing this, is that this is a 4-hour chart, mind you. They were really close to it. So this is a 1 minute chart. So something like this cluster, you get so caught up, right? And you're getting stopped out and you're getting stopped out and you're getting stopped out. But you're supposed to wait until you have confirmation above 602.76. So on this particular play, once we've seen volume increasing going into this once resistance, then support, and now resistance level, like you knew that it was time for some calls. But instead, he tried to time it and he kept getting kicked out, right? Kept getting kicked out. And that's what happens when you're just too close to it. Even if you went to the 15-minute, this tells you that like there's no confirmation. This bar right here, skinny. All of my candles, you can notice that there's different sizes and thickness, all right? It sounds pretty good now. All right, thanks, Lisa. Thanks, GP. So I have my charting set up to where I can identify if there's an increase in selling or buying volume within a candle and time frame, right? Like you should be able to easily spot that as well, right? So you see that this right here is a skinnier candle, which is a little weak, right? This one right here, thicker candle, more volume, some strength going into this. You had the opportunity to ride this up if you so chose for $1. And the options, of course, $1 is a good run, but followed by this. This is a false breakdown. Like you see this and you would think that, you know, we're probably going to crash out. But we always look left. Busted out of consolidation. Had a little bit of a downtrend. Broke out of the downtrend. Came to retest this little downtrend. And this just on a 15-minute, right? Retest it. Right? Reject it, but it didn't clear this level. Therefore, it's not a valid play yet. Retest it. And then this open, 1, 2, 3 green bars. I think they call it 3 white soldiers. I don't know why, but whatever. Was a good indicator that this has some legs. Okay. So it was all playable, but the individual was too close to it. This right here, another indicator, you know, with all this volume going into this bar. So if you guys have a particular stock or play that you want to look at, then let's do it. Otherwise, I'm going to give this till 5:35 Central Time, all right? Because your boy wants to decompress. I have 7 a.m. like dance competition with my girls tomorrow, and it's until like 8, 9 p.m. No, 10 p.m. It's an all-day thing. But essentially, we even had a little trend here, and we're oftentimes finding people fighting the trend, and I'm guilty of that sometimes too. But if you draw your line and it's respecting your ascending line of support, then you stay in your play. And it's not until it breaks that it's no longer valid that it's time to now take profit. Right? Now, I know hindsight is 20/20, but at the end of the day, this is just how it played out. I would have been out right here because this bar opened below my ascending line of support. It's no longer valid, right? That's exactly what happened. We traded sideways. And it's the same thing. You can literally just take a line, follow the trend, and then the moment the trend is broken, right, then you know what direction you can play, right? Breaks is kind of weak because look at the volume. I assume this is after hours. Yeah, after hours. Break, retest. Now we're open. We opened above my level here, which was still in turn, excuse me, be above my ascending line of resistance. So this is still respected, right? So I guess the moral of the story is if you draw your charts and you take the time and you start off from like the week or the day, and then you're zoomed in, ready for your trading day, but during the trading session, things are choppy and you're getting kicked out, like what should you do? Well, you've already done the homework, right? You have to trust your process, you have to trust your charting, and then just zoom out because likely you're just too close to it. Because every time, I know me especially, if I got chopped up in the market at the end of the trading session, the moment I zoom out, it's like an epiphany. It's like, man, I knew that, right? Like, why didn't I see that? It's because we're so engulfed in that particular trade, in that particular time scale, that we got tunnel vision, right? And we can't be doing that. What's your thoughts on DraftKings? Yeah. So DKNG, thanks for asking. Obviously, you can tell that your boy has this kind of charted. It's been a while. So I'm probably going to have to delete a lot of this because we kind of exceeded some things, right? So I'm going to reset my chart and I'm going to, let me just take a look at what we did here. Rejected, broke structure, can retest, consolidation. You got some indecisions, but looks like a bull flag. And then a break back above this is previous ascending line of resistance. So this was a takeoff mode. A nice call option right here. Look, I already had this previously drawn before any of this happened. I wasn't looking at this during this time right here. But I've been setting alerts for me to play it. Google and Sofi. All right, I'll do my best to get to all of them. So when you say, what's your thoughts on DraftKings, are you asking me as far as the charting goes or as a company? Because those are two different things, right? But I'm going to go ahead and remove my drawings here to clean this up. All right, so just from a technical aspect, you can already tell that you're in an uptrend. Now, I want you guys to know, like, I'm using TradingView, and if you are TradingView, then this right here was drawn for me, and I didn't really need to think about it. This is a trend line, and that is an that is an indicator called Trend Lines V2, right? It's right here. If you can see it, feel free to add it to your chart. Pretty much, it acts exactly how I act when I look at trends. I'm looking for 3 points of contact, and the moment that I get that, I draw my line. Okay? This just does it for me. It's not always accurate, but that's why, you still do your own due diligence. You don't rely on somebody else's code. All right, so DraftKings. All right, so DraftKings, the only thing I can say right now is that it's in a technical uptrend, right? So I don't know if you're playing this, how you're playing it, but essentially, contacts. That's a false breakout. Yeah. So, since this is your play, what you're doing right now, if you're trying to play DraftKings, you're waiting to see what it does at this level, right? Which is perfect because I likely this was a point of control right in here. Now, it's easy to test this out just by turning on my volume profile. And I could be wrong, but look at that. Called it without seeing it, right? So this is a point of control. Essentially, this is where the most buying and selling is happening. So what DraftKings is doing right now is gravitating towards this point of control of 39.88, and it needs to make a decision, right? Is it going to find support here and bounce, or is it going to fall below? Now, what you're looking for as a signal to enter a call or put is your price action at this level. So do you have a bullish engulfing candle? Do you have a an evening star? Do you have, like, what do you have here to represent, you know, a bullish move? Something like that, you know what I mean? Hopefully that makes sense. But that's pretty much what it is. Okay, that's my thoughts. My thoughts is to figure out what's going to happen at this level, particularly 3827 and the point of control of 3780. Okay, as far as the charting, because I see the inverse head and shoulder in the chart. Okay, head, shoulder. Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, what I just told you is what I see. So hopefully that helped out. Okay. All right. And then that's on a day. So I don't know which one you're looking at, but this is the day chart that I'm looking at here. All right. So let's move on to Keynote. Hopefully they answer your question, buddy. Again, I got to do this for this camera. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there it is. Now it's tracking me. Okay. So GRNY, is that is that Garmin? GRNY. No. GRNY, is that correct? GRNY. Heard good and bad sentiment. Well, I don't know what this is. Is this title ETF? Is it? This is new. Oh, GP, my bad. I did see the Sofi in Google, so I'll get to that. I have no idea what stock this is, but I can give you my quick rundown as far as where I think it's going. I mean, just based on how I do technicals. All right, well. And this is just a down and dirty, and I'm not explaining anything. All right, so essentially, this, hold on. This is not a class. That's what this is. So this is interesting because you have this big green candle right here, which when it does that, and the previous candle is a red candle, like, then typically this becomes demand. So which also is validated right here because this wicked out of demand. So demand where buyers are, essentially. So as long as it's wicking out of here, then you're still bullish on this play. You have selling pressure decreasing, but this is a big issue right here, this price action. So it's kind of, let me get rid of this. Let me see if I can delete. It's kind of stuck between a supply and demand zone. All right. Supply zone and demand zone. All right. So for me, looking at this stock that is brand new, this, come on. This, what is going on here, Felicia? Come on now. Come on now. Okay, now it wants to work when I click out of it. Okay. This right here is a no trade zone. No trade zone. All right. Who was that? Paula? No trade zone. Between 21 and 2084. No trade zone. Okay. You need it to break above or below, show price action to go in whatever direction that you need it to go in order to play this. All right. So Sofi and Google. Let's go Google because I talk about Sofi all the time. What are we at? All right. Awesome. Thank you. My pleasure. Granny stock. Got it. All right. So it isn't. So Google. What about Google? Are we trying to figure out where Google's going? Cause bracket. All right. First of all, let me get rid of my volume profile. And I'll tell you what I think of Google because I don't need that. So I'm going to I'm in the day, perfect line. Okay. Then we got another point here. I don't like that. 1, 2. This is all-time highs for Google, right? Okay. Trying to be quick in a hurry on this stuff, all right? Try my best. Down and dirty. All right. All right, so this right here is just showing you that it's in the uptrend, yada, yada, yada. We already know. But we're in a new area of trading. So in reality, Google, oh, this is not right. 1 second. Bear with me, folks. Hey, if you want me to extend this till 5:40 or 6 p.m., let me know. Otherwise, I don't want to waste anybody's time. I like to hit hard times now. I'm working on getting done when I say I'm going to get done. But if you want me to extend this because you have questions, then I have no problems doing that. Okay, so that's about right. Okay. Almost done, guys. 1 second. I'm just trying to get Google proper. Okay. All right. So looking at Google, day chart looks like we had a false breakout. Now we're coming back down. We have some selling pressure. Okay. Looks like we're likely to come and retest this 186.95, but I want to zoom in to the 4-hour to see how bad it looks. So we have what this is called a bearish engulfing, right? So this is a easy sign of we have some downward pressure coming, right? But one thing I don't like is all of the diciness right here. Right, this right here is just real choppy, which tells me sometimes that there's just not nobody's winning. It's showing red, but nobody's winning. Okay, as far as the buyers and sellers go. Okay, I need a more microscopic view, so I'm on the 65-minute here. In the short term, obviously we're in a downtrend. So if you're playing Google, then you're waiting for this to break and find support above 191.58 is what I say. Okay, but as of right now, we zoomed in. We are hit with supply. And we have to crack this code right here. All right, supply zone. All right, so this is after hours, so nothing's happening. Volume's down. Buyers tried, sellers said no, thank you. Right, so as of right now, we're looking bullish, and likely we're going to go down to 186, if not 189. But the one thing Google has going for it is that it has like a gap from here to here. So we're hoping that this is the leg for Google. If it does just tank, then 181 for me would be like I'm looking for calls because I'm looking for price action for a huge reversal. Okay, just know. Hey, my pleasure. Where it's going? Google, where is it going? I drew it out. So 200. I think it's going to crack 200 if it gets right above 191. If we continue to see weakness, then we're falling to 186. Then likely 181.55. Okay. Finally caught them. Hey, what up, Tony? Man, what's up, Tony? Hey, Tony's an OG. What's up, Tony? All right. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Consider becoming a member. What I'm doing tonight is going to be for members only, eventually, because it's just extra time that I'm carving out of my day in order to just help the community. No problem, GP. You asked for SoFi. I'll get into SoFi, but I need to know how many people want me to stay and answer more questions until like the 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, or I can get off. it doesn't matter. I am going to finish on SoFi though. At least answer the questions that were already in posted. So, all right. Hey, and just so you know, again, no shame in my game. The super chat is open. The super chat is open. I just shipped out a bunch of journals today. Yeah, everybody got messages. My debit card hating me right now. All right. Review submitted. Okay. All right. So SoFi, man. So we tried to catch SoFi today from last night. So 2 days ago, I called the December 13 play. We ran that up 200%. Okay, which was beautiful. I tried to re-enter with some of the profits. I think I gambled them like $20. It was a ride or die play, right? Because it was a 1 day, 1 DTE. So we needed SoFi to hit above 1655 in order for us to even be in profit. I knew that going into today, and I told that to everybody. So hopefully nobody, bet the mortgage on that. And hopefully they were able to follow on the previous SoFi play that ran up 200%. I know somebody that did and didn't take profits, and they rode that wave all the way down. So, and then they sold, and then it ran back up when I told them it was going to come back up. So, but I can't tell the future. Everything is luck. So, yeah. Can I get rid of this? Get rid of this. All right. So what we need? Hey, Christine, stay? Absolutely. I got you. I'm staying. Was that Wolf on Wall Street? I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. All right. Okay. So, SoFi, what is there to say? So in this area, I have a different chart that I can use for SoFi. Let's see. That already got some of the work done. So let me just check it out. Let me check it out. SoFi. See if it's still here. Nope. Okay, whatever. All right. So there's pretty much a zone that I had drawn out that I don't have on this chart right now that we needed to break. And it was like 16. It was pretty much right here. From 1626 all the way down to, I think, 1616. It was something like that. And essentially, I knew if we didn't crack that, then we weren't going anywhere. Like, it's been on my chart for a minute. I'm just surprised that it's not popping up right here. Hold up. Give me a moment. Come on, load up. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see my screen, but that 10-ish bar, orange bar, whatever it is. Yeah, my camera's looking for me. Right here. That's the zone we need to break. And we broke it at the end of the day. But we have not been able to hold above it, which that level was 1622. The top of that level. So it is what it is. Hey, thanks for the super chat, Christine. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. Hey, I gotta put a heart on that. All right, so what do I think of SoFi? Man, like, what haven't I said about the stock already? I'm gonna reset my chart. I'm gonna treat it like I don't know the stock at all, and I'm gonna remove my drawings and then just show you what I see. So, zooming out on SoFi, reset. Man, that's a beautiful upswing, right? So obviously, everybody knows we're in an uptrend on SoFi, and everybody's mad when they kicked themselves when they got out at $6. But now everybody wants to know if it's too late, and I don't think it is. So, but that's my opinion. I don't like this. 1 second, y'all. Oh man, my kids are thumping upstairs because they have their dance competition, so they're over practicing on these new masks I got her. So look at this. So we have this uptrend where we have an ascending line of resistance and an ascending line of support, but it's shaking a lot of people out, and it's so obvious, right? When you start seeing stuff like this with the stock that nothing but positive news is coming out, and then they're trying to put in the headlines a lot of FUD, like JP Morgan saying some things about SoFi and Bank of America like reducing their price target somehow. Like, it's just like none of it makes sense, right? Galileo just landed a deal with the bank in Mexico. SoFi is doing more with lending. Like, it's a lot of positive stuff that's going on within SoFi that they're going to be unstoppable. Like, and I'm not exaggerating when it comes to SoFi. Like, they are trying to hold this stock down the best they can because this thing is trying to take off, and it's apparent because you can see the fight. Now, right now, the fight is leaning towards SoFi, right? We just hit the bottom of this, which I called during my one-on-one session, and unfortunately, the small little pump he got, like right here, he cut out, which it is what it is. But sometimes if you've been into something so long and it's like playing with your heartstrings, you just need to cut it and then just reset, recenter, come back, right? So, hold on, let me turn on my after hours. How you do that? No. Well, post market is right. It's right at 1624. Yeah, so it's right there, 1624. All right, so essentially, we had this bounce of SoFi, and now we're just along for the ride, right? Like, for those that just tuned in, essentially this is like me being quick about going over any of your questions when it came to like a play from this week or a chart you want me to look at or whatever. Okay, so that's what today is, and I will reserve this to members only. I'm sorry, but I need to do something for them, and then this is carved into my personal time. So all time is my personal time, right? But anyway, as long as we stay above this resistance, this ascending line of resistance, right? SoFi is headed up. And right now I have it headed to about 1718 to start. This is a halfway point, which I speak often about. If it cracks this, then you're looking at SoFi reaching about 1850. All right. So if you ask me where SoFi is going, that's where I think it's going. So what I would do is just figure out where my new zone is to trade it, and hold up, come on, right? That's my new zone, and essentially I need SoFi. Oops, let's go red. I don't need any more. Delete. I need SoFi to play in this park. Sorry. For those that just tuned in again, like, subscribe, please, notification bell, all that stuff. I tried to have music, but then apparently I had an echo, so I turned the music off. The music that I was playing is part of like an intro that I'm working on for my channel, but we will see how that goes. All right, but yeah, this is it. So we're bouncing off of this ascending line of support. I'm hoping for us to travel all the way to the top of this ascending line of resistance before we find some resistance, right? But that would require us to break out above 1650. If we break above 1650 and we see strength or confirmation above, then I'm looking for calls. And I mean, you can get into calls early if you want. I am in some SoFi calls, which a lot of you know, and you probably are in with me from like down here. But if you're looking for an opportunity right now, then you're waiting for this break and then a retest likely and then taking off. But give yourself some time because look at this is chop on a daily time frame. All right. So that's what I got on SoFi. Would it hurt to go all a little long like July? No, it doesn't hurt. I'm actually promoting March. So I'm still doing some digging, Tony, because what I want to do is play the earnings for January, I want to say 27th on SoFi. Right now I'm plotting as far as how much money I'm throwing at that particular option, and which particular contract that I'm going to like that's going to pay me the most, right? So I think my plan is going to be, and y'all are hearing this first, but I think I'm putting $5,000 towards the SoFi call option. But this is what I'm thinking. I'm going to take a portion of that, probably probably like 2 grand. Two of the five. I'm gonna probably dollar cost average into a long position, right? The other three, I'm probably gonna reserve that till we're closer to earnings, and then decide what to do from there. Rather, I'll wait till the day after or right before close is what I'm thinking here, because typically there's pretty crazy price action either the day before or the day after SoFi earnings. But yeah, that's my plan. So y'all heard it here first. And the 17th? What? Oh no, okay. You're in a June 17th call. Hey, shout out to you. You're way up right now. More than likely. All right, what else we got? I got 12 minutes, and I'm going to kill it at 6 my time. Again, like, subscribe. Consider becoming a member. What I'm doing today, like I said, is going to be more for members and members. Those that are here, I apologize for just like blah on this, but best believe I'm going to start having it more of a scheduled time for this particular setting or state or whatever you want to call it. Right? Yeah, so I'm just doing me. All right. So, I mean, that's what I got on SoFi. I guess one thing I can identify before I move on to something else, if somebody has another stock they want me to look at, let me know. If it's silent, then I'm going to be silent, and then I'm just going to play some music until I get a question, and until 6 o'clock. So you have this supply zone for SoFi, and look what's happening. Every time it goes into supply, it's rejected. Now we finally get a closing candle that's showing some strength going into this this supply zone. So we just need to see this continue going into Monday. But time will tell. When you say long position, what exactly does that mean? So calls. I'm sorry, Christine. Call options. So okay. I'm so sorry. I trade futures more so for like day trading. So that's the jargon for that long and short. But yeah, hopefully that helps everybody with SoFi. So again, you want to see some action, bullish momentum going into 1650. Okay, if we can get that, then we're solid. Now we can zoom in real quick just to see how we reacted as we got here. Broke the trend. I'm about to move on from SoFi. Broke the trend. Now we're in a new uptrend, and we're looking to see if we're in accumulation or what. Nobody knows. It looks like we're accumulating, though. Meaning, it looks like we're likely to have more upward movement. But again, to be determined. Okay. And that's it. Okay. What we got? Markets close. Yes. Markets are closed. Can you do Tesla if no one else have? Perfect. Yes, I can do Tesla. And I actually just did this last night during a 101 session as well. And it played out exactly how we expected it to play out, which is awesome. So my 101 session, we drew all of this, right? And essentially, we broke out of this zone. Hold on, let me I'm probably gonna have to reset so you can track what I'm looking at here. But bear with me. Let's just get rid of some stuff. I can't believe Tesla. I can believe it, but man, sheesh. Tesla's on a rocket. Tesla to 600, dum. Tesla to 600. Hey, who knows? Who knows, right? All I know is what I know. And get back to my day. All I know is what the charts tell me. That's all I know. All right, so Tesla. Boom. I already have it marked. Tesla's on his way to 450, 447. All right, so I already did my Tesla analysis. So if you're asking me where Tesla's going, if we find support above 435.19, then we're headed to 447. We might find some resistance though around 441. Okay, so let's go closer and just take a peek and see how volume and momentum is looking towards it. Well, so this is good because you're starting to see buyer step in above the level. So you have that with the low volume node, which should act as like support, right? Low volume support. So yeah, this is it. This is Tesla. This is where I have it going. Orange, boom, bat, bam, dots. Okay. So if we clear this, we already cleared this level right here. We just need this bar to open up above and continue showing strength. And it looks like we're there, right? For the most part. And then from there, 441, then 447. That's where I got Tesla going. Can you do Upstart, fam? Can believe I sold when it was 30. Well, how much is it now? I just got mail from Upstart, which is insane. I've never got an Upstart mail, and pretty much they were trying to sell me on what? Wow. Trying to sell me, like trying to take over my mortgage. So Upstart is getting into the mortgage business right now. I didn't know that till today. I was today years old when I learned that. So sheesh, bro. Okay, do Upstart. Okay. Where are we for time? I got 6 minutes. All right. Just bear with me, y'all. So, what do you want to know, Tony? Like, you want to know if it's going to keep running? Like, what's your I can figure that stuff out for you for sure, or I mean, I can help you with that. But 67 to 80, that is nuts, man. That's nuts. Well, okay. I'm just gonna do what I can do and tell you what I see towards the upside and or downside, and then we'll just take it from there. And hopefully it answers your questions. Okay. Okay. UAVs, long, next resistance. Okay, next resistance. I got you. Mr. Poots, I'm sorry. This is going to be probably my last one. We'll see if I got time for one of those for sure. Okay. My apologies. I'm trying to get better at not overstaying my welcome, if you know what I mean. It's Friday. People got stuff to do. All right. So essentially, all right, just to keep it quick and dirty for you, man. Essentially, if Upstart breaks, as you can see, it's already found resistance here, but which is perfect because I want this to be a 1. All right, so if we break above 85.86 and find support, right? So you see strength here, then I'm not really worried about this rejection right here, even though it's pretty strong. I'm more worried about rather now we can find strength above this level, okay? And if we do, then we're headed to 93.48, okay? That is kind of where I see it going. Likely, there's probably not much volume here, but we're going to find out. I mean, up here is what I'm talking about. So it pretty much just fell right back into the volume profile. So it's either going to pull back to this high volume node of $80 to retest a psychological level of support, or it being a solid big green volume candle, it very well could open. Hold up. Zoomed in. Hold up. All right, so real quick. So this is a 4-hour chart. So technically, we have an imbalance here. You know, when you get zoomed in, you get a better view. So I have a good imbalance here for that, followed by a high volume node. So essentially, we want. Why is this here? We will want Upstart. Is this Upstart to kind of support this or respect this. Okay, we want to see some volume build up right here, and then of course some buying pressure leading into 85.86. But yeah, this is a pretty nice move though. Okay. Now, the only thing else I can do is draw like parallel lines to show you. Well, technically, this is a megaphone pattern, if you're familiar with it. So this is kind of how the megaphone pattern looks. You just got to know how to play it. So, do I do covered calls? Yeah, yes, sometimes, but it's rare. All good. Hey, yep. All right, Mr. Poots, pick one of those options. Pick one, and I'll take a look, man. And then everybody, I'm going to end it on Mr. Poots's, whatever he wants me to look at. On your way out, because I'm going to wrap this up soon, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, consider becoming a member. Really appreciate it. Yeah, but hey, Jeff, just for the cover calls thing, man, like I did that when Sofi was kind of like hard stopped around $10 or $11. So if it went up there, then of course I ran cover calls, and you made your money. But right now, how SoFi is moving, I'm not betting against the stock really. Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to be shutting it down again. What I did today, I'll start doing for like 15 minutes for the members only, pretty soon here. But this is what you can expect. Okay. I have a couple other things working, but I'll get into that later. If there's nothing else, hey guys, I appreciate you guys. Have a great weekend. I'm on vacation until after Christmas, so your boy's going to be working. I'm trying to figure out what I can do to kind of bring more value to the channel, right? So this is Stocks for Real. Everybody, take care.